Welcome to Thai Conference 2022. We are so excited to be live again in Sioux Falls, and this is a really special invitation to all of our exhibitors. If you visit thaiconference.net, you'll see that our exhibitor registration is now open, and so you can go ahead and head on over to thaiconference.net and click on register, and exhibitor information will be there. Before we dive too deeply into that, I do want to talk a little bit about the schedule for this year. We've mixed it up a little bit, and so we are going to have vendors and sessions on Monday, April 4th. The vendor hall will be open bright and early, and we are going to be feeding people in the vendor hall this year. And so that is a vendor sponsor opportunity. If you are at all interested in that, there'll be coffee and rolls on Monday morning. And we'll have a box lunch in the vendor hall, and then we will also have hors d'oeuvres during the vendor hall festival at the end of the day. And then on Tuesday, we will just be having in-depths, and so there will be no vendors, but you can sponsor coffee and rolls if you would like to keep your name on everyone's radar. So as you go ahead and get started with your registration form, you will be invited to create your account. And then you have the option to include yourself on the published attendee list. And so you can either click yes or no there and then click continue. We do invite you to upload your avatar, and that would be like your organization's logo. And then I also invite you to have your headshot ready and upload your organization logo there too. Once you've done that, you will be asked to click on under the submit. There is no. You are going to want to make sure that it says add, and then you'll have the continue option. Please go ahead and fill out your booth description. If your organization is tax exempt, you will be asked to submit paperwork to Janelle Chase. If you are paying with credit card, it gives you some options. Your nonprofit status will automatically give you $300 off booth pricing, your company website, and then prizes. This is optional, but one of the best parts of the Thai conference is the prizes, and so we will be giving away prizes at lunch during box lunchtime, and also at the end of the day during the festival. So please consider dropping in some ideas of what you'd like to give for prizes. Now you can go in. If you would like to attend any of the live conference, you will need to register for either Monday and Tuesday or virtual, or you can just say you're not attending. Registering for the live conference gives you that opportunity to earn continuing education and also the graduate credit. Sponsorship options. These are all outlined, and you are welcome to say, I can't afford to spend this much, but I'd like to sponsor part of the coffee and donuts. You are more than welcome to reach out to me, and I will work with you to get a price adjustment so that we can have that sponsorship happen. Same thing with our keynote speaker, our vendor hall box lunch, and then the vendor hall festival and closing prizes hors d'oeuvres. Now we get to the fun part. This is where you get to pick your booth. So go ahead and select your booth or booths. You can select more than one. And so we'll pop in there, and you'll see that you will, once you put a number in, you will be invited to select your exhibit space. And you click on that green button, it's going to bring up the exhibitor map. And you'll want to make sure that you select any space, and then at the very end, you'll have to save your selections. And so I'm going to go ahead and say, got it. And now I've selected a couple spaces, the two that are in orange. And so you can see the ones that are in orange are the ones that I selected. The ones that are green are available. And the ones that are grayed out have already been selected. I do want to draw your attention to booth number 3 in the upper right-hand corner. That is the photo booth sponsor. And so if you are interested in doing the photo booth, booth number 3 is the special sponsor of that. So when you're all done, you do need to make sure that you click on selections saved, and it will give you a pop-up that says OK. And then you also have the exhibit staff passes. These are free, and this is for as many people as you need to bring to staff your booth. And so if you don't know how many people or whatever, this is very flexible. But I encourage you to, if you know some staff, at least put them in, and then we'll have their names and contact information. You can also participate in bingo, and that's a $50 charge. We'll provide stampers for you, and that just gives you the opportunity to have a little bit more interaction with our attendees. Once you've done all that, you will see your exhibit selection. So you'll see the spaces you've selected. I said I was a nonprofit, and so you can see that the $300 automatically shows up if you do that. And then if you have any other questions, you can add that into the comment section. Confirm your selections, and then you go ahead and click on Final Steps. You'll need to enter or select your company billing address. And then you will also enter your colleague information. And so right now it's just generic, but once you go in, you can change that information. And then you can say complete your registration. You can either finish and pay later, or you can pay now with your credit card. And once you're done, you have your payment and printed stuff information and important links. All this information will also be emailed to the address that you registered with. So we look forward to having you at TIE Conference Live 2022 in Sioux Falls. So please contact us if you have any questions and register soon. And if you need anything, definitely let us know. See you soon.